Hey everyone, it's Natasha and I wanted to make, hopefully, fingers crossed, a quick little update video on another witchy haul that I did today. I'm kind of going a little bit overboard, okay? Sorry, it's really late at night. I've had my makeup on all day long, so it's like coming off my face and I've already had to reapply lipstick lately. My hair's getting all gross because I've just been busy all day long. So I decided that I would stop at the bookstore, okay? I stopped at 3 places today. The first one was the bookstore. And I got some Llewellyn almanacs. I've always wanted to get them. I've got some, for just a few dollars used, some older editions and stuff that you can, of course, use for, different rituals and spells and, just knowledge that's in them. So, I'm actually going to be a good witch this year and get them for the appropriate year, not for actually 2007 or something. So I have first here the Spell a Day Almanac, which I have a lot of these, and this contains a little bit of information here and there, different spells, meditations, things like that. Nothing, overly in depth. They're all very easy for the most part. Of course, you don't have to do that spell on that day, but it gives you, a new spell you can try. So I have that, and that was $10.99, I believe it says. Next we have for $12.99 the Sabbat's Almanac from Samhain 2012 to Mabon 2013, and I've never actually had. I don't think I've ever had a Sabbat's Almanac. May have one somewhere, an older one, but it's really cool because they give you different rituals, crafts, recipes, some folklore. Look right there, strawberry margarita for Beltane. Some crafts, a star of moonstones. There's some different little things here and there. So I'm super excited to use this. I may not, of course, use it for, for example, for Samhain, I may not use, what's in here this year. I could use it following year or something. But definitely is good for ideas and for future reference. Then, this one was also $10.99. We have the Magical Almanac. Practical magic for everyday living. So this is cool because it, what really brought me into this one was just the simple fact that it actually has a little section inside called the Almanac section. And it actually lists calendar, time changes, lunar phases, moon signs, full moon spots, world holidays, incense of the day, the color of the day. So that's very cool because you will be up to date on when the moon changes phases or goes into another sign. Yeah, so there's, of course, some articles in here you can read throughout the year. So, ooh, there's even some recipes here. Probably some crafts in here, too. So I'm definitely looking forward to reading this as well. They have several almanacs. Uh-oh. Throwing up here. But yeah, they have several almanacs. And I think one they have an astrological one, which I really want to get. And they have, which is, I think it's called a date book. I also want to get that. They have some other books. There's some other almanacs at the bookstore, which I may pick up soon. They have an herbal one. They have sun signs. I believe they have moon signs. Witch's Companion, I think. Yeah, because that's a magical almanac. Yeah, I think it's called Witch's Companion. So, those are some things I'm looking forward to getting. But yes, I want to show you guys. Sorry for all straps falling down. I want to show you guys that. Trust me, to the best part here, guys, about the most amazing things I got for less than 20 bucks. Anyway, so then I went to Joann Fabrics. Just on a whim. I was home for a few hours, and then I'm like, you know what? I want to go to Joann Fabrics and Goodwill. They're like right next to each other. It's only about a 15, 20-minute drive. So it's no big deal. And they closed like an hour after I thought I wanted to go, just from out of nowhere. So I went there. I went to Joann Fabrics first. I found this beautiful basket. I need to clean it out. I figure I can put different tools in here, maybe even books or supplies or something. I'll figure out something. And I have the receipt here. That's originally $24.99 and I got it for $12.49. Save some money. Then I got from there this tiny little wee basket. It kind of matches. And I thought for this I can, oh, you okay there, basket? I can put things in it that I may be using for a particular ritual or spell. So if I'm running around trying to collect, you know, herbs and oils and incenses and candles and stuff, I just put it all in here and have it within reach during the ritual or spell. Or I could even use it to just house some oils or candles, taper candles. I'm not quite sure exactly its purpose right now, but I think it's so cute. And it's perfect size just for putting little things in. So we'll put that little one down there. And guys, I've been wanting, as you know if you watched my last video, another tarot cloth. Sorry, my bra strap's falling down, guys. I specifically was looking for a black satiny material, so that way I could use it for all of my decks, tarot and oracle alike, so it wasn't specific to a particular deck. For example, my Gilded Tarot pretty much owns this cloth and this bag. As you can tell, they're pretty much a match. And I was searching for a few years before I found what I consider to be the perfect, as you can see here, here's the card, cloth, pretty much the perfect material. I bought it online, but the lady no longer makes bags and tarot spread cloths. And it just doesn't feel right to use other decks on it. Because it's very, I don't know, it's like the Gilded Tarot owns that cloth and that bag. So I was looking for something I could just use in general. Well, Joann Fabrics, I found the silk after I'd already basically made the purchase. Everything happens for a reason, so I was like, okay, I'll trust and let go. So when my search originally for silk failed, I decided I would try to find something for my Angel Therapy Oracle deck. And I found this. I got about 5 feet of it. It was what was left on the roll. I think there were still like 2 more full rolls of it or whatever. But this is what was left. It's beautiful. Here, let's see. Just if I can hold up. Here. Oh, which way's camera? You can see it's like a night sky. You have some gold stars in it and some speckles around it. I don't know how to sew with my life, so I'm going to have to learn. But for the time being, I'll probably just kind of open it up and lay it out. And just do readings on it that way. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then in time I will actually make it into a spread cloth and a bag for it. But it would have been helpful if I'd remembered to take my deck with me so I could compare. So this is of course what I did when I got home. Here's the front of a card. Looks nice. I like how the kind of like a tannish shade on the card goes with this. Obviously, you know, you're not supposed to see the border. Here's the back. That's awesome. Because the blue is I actually think it's a matchup in the darker blue. It's like an exact match. And then you have these stars coming out. And so it's awesome. I'm so excited. So hopefully I have enough of this cloth so that when I mess up 2 or 3 times, I can still at least get a decent size cloth and bag out of it. So there's that. Oh yes. And then I found another nice little sign at Joann Fabrics, which is the Black Hat Society. And this was what? Originally $12.99, I got it for $3.89, which is awesome. That little basket, sorry, today was like really about savings, other than the books, which I saved $5 on. Yeah, the little tiny basket was originally $7.99, I got it for $3.99. The only thing I didn't save on though was the fabric, which was $9.09 per yard, and I got like basically 1 2/3 of a yard, so 5 feet, and so I paid $15.41, which is decent. Okay, so then I went over to Goodwill. I had like 15 minutes left before they closed, so I thought I'd kind of look around and see. There are so many inspirational videos I was watching about where, you know, witchers just kind of at Goodwill and they find all these cool things for their altar. And I'm like, my altar needs cool things. I need things for, you know, only $2, $3, you know, instead of going and buying a, you know, amazing looking chalice for $50 or something. You know, right now I don't exactly have the money to just go and blow $50 on a really cool looking chalice or something. I mean, I do, but I'm trying to save up. And I want to have an abundance of items so that throughout the year I can change out items and, you know, all that nifty stuff. So, I went to Goodwill. This was the first thing that caught my eye. Nice little candle holder. I liked it because there were 3. There's just something about it that really called out to me. It's kind of beat up a bit. This was the most expensive item I got from Goodwill. It was $3. And it seems like the candles are going to fit perfectly in there. Taper candles. I like that the middle one's higher. And I can definitely see a statue placed in front of it or behind it, depending on how large the statue is. So I will definitely be using this. Let's see, I have, this is so random, okay guys? I saw these, I was in line for the checkout, because they were closing in like 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, maybe I should actually leave. It was $2. These are metal shower hooks, but it's sun, moon, and stars. And I was just talking to my fiance, and I said how, you know, I'm going to find a purpose for it. And he came up with the idea that we could actually put it on curtains in our little spiritual room that hopefully we'll have. And I really like that idea. His idea was kind of have one side moon, one side sun, and I think mix the stars throughout. So I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, shower hooks. I knew that there was going to be some sort of purpose something I could use them for, even if just decorations. But he's like, you should have got more of the cloth, because then we could make curtains out of it. I'm like, it's expensive though, in a way. I mean, we don't even know how much we're going to need, how big the window could be. For all we know, we could come out with like one tiny window this big in that room. So, you know, or we could have a huge window, 2 windows even if it's a corner room. You just don't know. Then, we're going to move this one over here for now. I also saw this when I was in line checking out. I thought it would be a cool little chalice. It's kind of like a magenta color at the bottom. It turns clear, and then it turns a bluish color. Thought it was cool. Nice, cute little thing. I have this candle holder. I like glass type things, and it has a really big base, which I like, but at the same time it kind of bugs me a little bit. So I'm not quite sure. This is $1.50 it says on it. But yeah, put a nice little candle in there. Good news is when it drips, it'll at least drip onto here, and oh, worn off likely, but still. Then I found 3. Yep. 1, 2, 3 12-inch metallic gold tapers. So I have some candles now. I could just use them for show, or I could actually burn them, which will likely happen, and use them in ritual or a spell. $2 for a set of 3. Got that. Oh, don't any fall overs yet. I was looking for a bell. I like old looking stuff, or let's just say blingy type crystally stuff. And I saw one. It looked kind of glass-like, So I pick it up and try to ring it. There's like ding, ding. I'm like, okay, that's not a bell. You have to make a sound other than like clank, clank, clank. And so I kind of gave up hope. And then I turned around and I saw this bad boy. It's gorgeous. Looks like even it has a fleur de lis on it. But I love it. It's like the perfect pitch. Still goes ding ding. Perfect for rituals. Then I would have preferred to find candle holders that were two, because I wanted to get two that were the exact same. So I could do one on one side, one on the other side of my altar if needed, and all that stuff. Sorry, my hair is bothering me because it's getting kind of gross from all day. But these are 3 candles. Sorry, I have it kind of set, but you guys can't see it at the moment. Here's the largest one, and has some sort of coating on it so that it will not tarnish. But it's fairly decent size. It has some stuff in it though, so I'm going to have to try to work on getting it out because I don't know how well the candle's going to sit in there, and I obviously don't want it falling over and lighting something on fire. But yeah, it kind of bugs me that they're not the same size, although I'm sure I'll find some sort of purpose. I can use one at a time, or I'll figure something out so that it won't bother me. Then we have the middle one, which is clean. And then we have a smaller. Is it a mini-me? Which has just a little speck in it on the side. I'll clean out. But yeah, I absolutely love the gold looking pieces. And it matches the bell. I mean, completely matches the bell. So of course, it was kind of random, the thought to just go and start doing a little bit of shopping an hour before the store closes. It was random. So of course I asked for a sign that it wasn't just an impulse and there was actually meaning for me to go. And so of course I'm looking there shopping, and in the far back corner of the shelf behind a whole bunch of candle holders, I found this little candle which says Goddess, and it has hearts on it. Brand new candle. I'm probably not going to burn it, but I just thought it was so cool because you don't see anything that says Goddess on it unless you are in a shop that's New Age or pagan, for the most part. So I thought that was my sign. Okay guys, that was my sign. And I'm definitely going to keep this in a safe place. I think my screen kind of froze up a little bit. Okay, so we have these 2 chalices. And flickering of the lights. I thought these were the exact same because the pattern on them is the exact same. It wasn't until I got home that I realized they were different. Only because one would make a nice echoing sound, the other wouldn't. I was like, what the heck? So this one's going to be for my fiance. He said he wanted it. I wanted to get 2 matching ones, so I could either have 2 or he and I could have matching ones. These are as close to matching as we can get for right now. But if you look at them, there really isn't much of a difference, but there is. This one over here is slightly whiter around, and the little stems that go down to the base, that one's fatter and this one's narrower. This one doesn't really make an echo. That's good. Even moving your finger around it. Of course my fiance's like, well, you have to have water in it or your finger has to be wet or something. This one, you get the echo. Even just putting a finger around it. I don't know if you guys probably can't even hear it. So, yeah, this one's going to be mine. I'm excited. So I like stuff like that. And then I saw this. It's cute. It has this little handles. There's the inside of it. It has some wax around it or glue. So I don't know if someone had like a waxy hot glue gun type device that they would put in here or what. But yeah, I've been picking it off a little bit. I'll get off more of it. I also want to break my nail. But I thought this would be cool to place. I don't really know what I want to use it for yet. Maybe place some water in. Or some dirt, or who knows what. Maybe I could use it to hold sage, stick of sage. I could possibly use it as some sort of offering dish. I'm not quite sure. but I do like it. And it is pretty nifty as $1.50. So for all of these items, I think I had 13 items, right? 13 items. I paid $18.37, including tax, for all of those items. That's awesome. That's like a whole bunch of new things for my altar. So this video probably went on way longer than I intended it to, and for that I do apologize, guys. I also apologize for the messy room, but yeah, oh my gosh, I'm in love with this. So I would absolutely love to learn how to make bags and spread cloths. And I mean quality ones, not just, hey, look, here's a piece of fabric I cut for you and trimmed off all the like little fringes on the side. No, I mean like a nice one. Be able to make them not for myself, but for others. That'd be awesome. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with all of this, because I do have quite a bit. And even this little guy in particular, while I like it, it doesn't quite match everything. I mean, I know it doesn't have to all match, but I did like it. But it kind of isn't growing on me as much anymore, so I'm thinking maybe it's either meant for my fiance or for someone else. But I thought maybe tomorrow I'm going to probably go out and hit up another Goodwill. It's only about 15 minutes from my house. Everything is 15 minutes or more from my house. 15 minutes is good. But it's in a smaller town. Well, larger than my town, but a small town. Yeah, I'll probably hit up that one, see what they have. Maybe stop around some other places. Maybe even go back to Joann Fabrics and see what else I can get my little hands on. But maybe if I find a whole bunch of cool items, I can do some sort of giveaway in the future for you guys. Some little frugally second-hand, third-hand something giveaway. Who knows? You know, I was called to pick these items for a reason. Whether I'm using them, whether I'm giving my fiance or someone else, they're here for a reason. So I will go with whatever spirit tells me right now. But anyways, guys, this video is probably forever long, which I try not to make it that long, but I fail like always. So guys, I will see you next time.